Hi, my name is Rebecca Swartz, and I'm going to share with you my favorite parts about being a part of the Ed Tech class this semester and some other reflections on my learning. What surprised me this semester? I think the thing that surprised me the most throughout this class is simply how long it took to complete some of the assignments, and it just gave me a new respect for all those teachers I know in the past that have made videos and Spark pages and keynotes for us, because it does take time out of their day, and I'm excited to do that for my future students, but I guess I didn't realize till this semester just how long it took, so that was really surprising that these things that my teachers have been making for me actually took some time. What made me think this semester? The assignments that really made me think were the assignments where we had to earn our iPad badges for iPad and Keynote and iMovie, because they really made me think about all the different ways that this technology that I've personally been familiar with from having an iPhone and an iPad in school, it made me think about how all that technology could be used in the classroom in so many different ways that I could never even picture before. And when I was completing those assignments, ideas just kept sparking into my brain, and so those were the assignments that definitely made me think. Even if they were arguably the more boring side of the assignments, they were the ones that gave me the most ideas for my classroom. Let's look back on all the assignments from this semester. So right off the bat, when we started earning our iPad badge, like I said, that might have been the least engaging and maybe kind of frustrating, but it was where I learned by far the most skills for this semester. One of my favorite assignments we did was the poster making and learning how to use Canva and other poster making apps. I know personally I've used that so many more times in the semester beyond Ed Tech. Ever since that was introduced, I've used it to make flyers for ambassadors and use it for other classes, so that was a great tool. The learning from teachers blog posts that we had to look at were some of my favorites, just because we got to see how many different new ideas that they had, and it gave me confidence that when I'm a teacher there will still be blogs like that if I get stuck, and just really being aware of the teacher community that we have online, even if we don't know anybody in our district right when we're new teachers, that we can find new ideas and have somewhere to look for those. We had a couple of video assignments this semester, and I think I definitely liked the Spark video more than iMovie. They have different purposes for the classroom, in my opinion. I loved using iMovie if they were making a trailer over a book or a vocabulary word like we did, but I definitely think that if they're giving presentations or just giving an overview of a research project or information on a certain topic, that the Spark page was great, and I loved how it limited how much you could say, and I just think that was a really great tool for them to kind of rethink what making a video presentation is like, because I know that that's what it did for me. The Twitter challenge was a great addition to this class because I definitely needed that extra push to make a Twitter. People have been telling me at PD and Ed Symposium days for a long time to make a Twitter, and I just didn't think it was for me. I've never been a fan of that in high school as a social media platform, but for teachers and for professional development, it was a great tool to have, and I've been using it and checking it ever since, just from the teacher's point of view. So that was really great that we got that extra push to actually make our teacher Twitter. Just to touch on a couple more assignments, the Everyone Can Draw assignment, while it was definitely the longest, simply because I'm a perfectionist, I think I took longer than a lot of my classmates because I was just trying to get it right, and that's just something that comes from within, but it definitely gave me new ideas for my classroom as far as students using it to draw out visuals next to their notes. I know free draw is a big thing, and using technology for that to save paper just in the simplest way, it could be a great tool for the classroom. And then other than that, I definitely just want to mention the Spark pages, because I think that was a great easy way to put together a lesson or research on a topic in a way that's easy to interact with, has a good aesthetic look as far as the pictures and text and different links that you can add in. So I think that we did a lot of great assignments this year, even though it definitely was frustrating at times. So what was my wow moment? The activity that sticks out the most to me from this semester was the day when the online class came to the regular class to watch Kevin Kevin Honeycutt present. This day really stuck with me. It resonated with me throughout the week and got me thinking about how technology can be a tool for us as teachers. And that was the week that I ended up starting a teacher Instagram and just really decided that I wanted technology to be a center component of me as a teacher and my teaching style, as well as how I use it with students, how I promote myself as an educator. So listening to Kevin Honeycutt just really changed my perspective on that. And so that was definitely the biggest wow moment of this semester. Technology in the classroom. So now that we've kind of reflected on all of these assignments from the year, let's just talk a little bit about my views on technology in the classroom and maybe how those have changed this semester. So I'm excited to have so many different ideas and lots of new ideas from completing this class, and it definitely will make me increase my use of technology in the classroom just by having more ways that I feel confident in how to do that. My opinion on technology is that students are going to have it anyways, so it might as well be used for something that's engaging. If they're going to have their cell phone out, let's give them a QR code, let's have them make a Spark page on it, let's have them record their friends doing something educational. So they're going to have it out, let's use that to our advantage. It's an easy way to just make the content richer. We have this whole world of the internet that they can use to explore. And it just lets students explore themselves. It lets them complete research projects and use the internet. And it just limits the amount of direct instruction that has to happen from the teacher when kids have the tools in their hands to go out and explore and find that information themselves and then share it with other classmates. So I just think that it's really cool and that EdTech has showed me a lot of different ideas and ways that I can incorporate that.